Hey, what's up, Skelemystyk? I am here today in my Polarian shipwreck home, and I have behind me every piece of gear you could ever want or like out of the new Professors Hoard Pack. I have, after extensive pack opening, and I have to admit, thank you, by the way, anonymous fan who donated the 40 packs to me for this video. I appreciate that more than you know. Guys, I will tell you who it is, but this person wishes to remain anonymous. So your name is Anonymous Fan from here on out, by all means. Anyhow, I had a fan who donated 40 packs, which is a fair on to hugely scandalous number of packs for me to do this video. I'd already used some of my own crowns to do it with, but this person just kind of added to the mix and helped things out. Anyhow, now that I have thanked you, sir or madam, I'm trying to keep that identity as secret as possible. Let's go ahead and go through all this gear and those wands and the mounts to check them out. I have to say it. It's part of the deal. I have to actually put these clothes on and show you. I can't just go, hey, look, here's some pretty mannequins with some awesome looking clothes on and show the clothes off that way. I have to actually wear the clothes and rip my dignity just a little bit because, well, I just can't see myself in Melinda Wu's hair. I can't. Melinda Wu and my hair, no. Oh, my God. Anyhow, so I'm going to be going through these one by one, and I will probably, like, section the video out and phase in so you can see me wearing them so you don't have to go through all the clothes changes. Because, guys, you can't see my butt. It's just not right. You can't. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go through these sets of gear as you see them here, balance, myth, etc., and let you check them out and check out the stats and all that. All right, here we go with the first one. Okay, well, here we go. Please ignore the numbers that are rising above my head because all these things have such a different amount of health and mana that it's not funny. You're going to be seeing that thing as we go along. This is the balance set. There's the back. There's the side. Let's turn around so you can see the front. Makes you look quite stylish, if a bit hairless. And here is the stats. Let me turn on the heads up so you guys can see them. The Karmic Fez, the Resolute Raiment, and the Consistent Clogs. That is the stats for those. Here is the staff for you to see. And at the end of this video, I'll snap on all the mounts. You can see I got them flying around as it is, and they're causing a little bit of trouble. But I will show them all at the end of this. Okay, this is the balance set, guys. Let me go ahead now, and I will pop on the myth set. And here we are in the classic yet stylish myth set. As you can see, here's my side view. As you can see, I don't seem to have any more hair in this set than I did the other one. Here is the side view. Here is the booty shot. And this is the stats. The skull cap. The reflection robe. And the scholarly striders. I swear they worked a long time on these names to get them all to just go right together. Scholarly Striders. Resolute Raiment. Yeah. Here we go. And the Dream Staff. One more quick shot. This is the myth set. Okay, let me go ahead now and I will bring out the next set. Okay, here we are. For those of you who like the purple pilgrim look, this is the perfect set for you. Oh my God, I can't believe what I look like in this thing. Oh, at least I have purple hair to go with it. At least there's that. Esme, I have purple hair. I had it before I met you, but there you go. There's a little knock to you, Esme. Purple hair it is. Here is the front view. Here is the side view, making me look mighty skinny, but not quite as skinny as the skeleton, I don't think. And here is the money shot. There we go. This is what this set looks like. Let me give you a quick spin and flourish. I can't twirl because, well, they won't let me twirl. But I can give you a quick spin. That's what it looks like. The Storm set. Here is the stats for it. The Eureka hat. The Blast jacket. That's a lot of life for a Storm. Woo. Woo yeah. And the Stormy slippers. Look at that crit. Woof, woof, woof. Right. And here is the Sky Staff that goes with it. Alright. That is the Storm set. You know what? I ought to pick up that Storm mount and like make it a complete coolness. But yeah, let's do that. I'll pick up the Storm mount. I didn't do the other mounts. No, you know what? That's not fair. I didn't do the other mounts, so I'll do all the other mounts. I'll do all the mounts separately at the end. That's cool. Anyhow, this is it, guys. This is the Storm set. Let me go ahead now, and I will switch clothes real quick, and you get to see the next ones. Now, I just know of all these sets of clothes, you guys are going to get the biggest kick out of this one. This is the Dahlias Fire Set, and no, I do not have the right plumbing to show this gear off to full effect. I am somewhat bootyless to make this outfit work. I will be the first to admit it, and, well, let's just leave it at that, okay, because you all know what I mean. Here is the hair, the robe, and the shoes. This is the front view. Let me give you a little close-up here, because, well, I know you want one. Here is the side shot. Let's go to the other side shot here, because Lady Shadow wants to block some of my indignity. That's what she wants to do. And here is the worst angle of all. Oh, there you go. That is the Dahlias Fire Set. Oh my God, I can't believe I am in these clothes for real. Oh, okay. Let's a little quick. Let's get off of that. Look at the stats. Yeah. Let's do that. Dahlia's smoldering hairdo. There it is. You notice that's no PvP, because that would be awesome. That would be pretty cool for a PvP card. All right. Dahlia's blazing suit. And Dahlia's sweltering shoes. Which more like sweltering slippers to me, but okay, they're calling them shoes. By goodness, they're shoes. All right, let's go with the wand, the glowing staff. That has a Maycast skull, not freaking bad at all. That's an awesome Maycast. I think that might just be the best wand of all of them, I think. It has a Maycast skull. Wow. All right. That is, thank goodness, let me get out of it, the Fire Set. I'm going to quickly now go and change clothes and get into the next ones. I will pop back in a moment. Okay, here we are with Melinda Wu's set. I have to say that of all the clothes sets, this is the only one that I was dreading putting on more than Dahlia's Fire Set. Let me get the close up there. As you can see, I'm just not a man bun kind of guy. I'm really not. No man bun for me. This just does not work in my opinion. I don't care if my hair matches the staff. It doesn't matter. I don't care if my shirt matches my shoes. It doesn't matter. I am not a Melinda Wu set type person. Just not. Here is, regardless of all that, the front view. Here is the side view. Looks like I got a little bit of schmutz on my robe there. What's up with that? And here is the booty shot. All together now. All right, spin around just for a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. The Hardy head wrap. Stats. Which, that's not a bad card, actually. The Wu's Wild Kimono. It doesn't look like a kimono to me, and thank goodness it doesn't. Thank goodness there's a pants component to this, because, well, then every shred of dignity would be gone. But it's not, thankfully. So here is Wu's Wild Kimono. Here is Melinda's Spirit Sandals. And here is the staff that goes with them, the Headmaster's Zeal Staff. Maycast Dryad. That's an okay wand, but don't they already have a Maycast heal in that craftable staff from Chrysalis? I do believe they have a craftable staff that has a Maycast heal. But, well, that's okay. Maycast Dryad it is. It looks kind of like that staff. Let's examine that staff real close for a minute. It looks like There's like dragon wings on that staff. It's weird. Okay. Oh, so it changes. Look, there's Bartleby. Oh, you know what's in that staff? I'll bet that's like the little different worlds. Yep, that's what it is, because there's Crocotopia. That's kind of neat. I never noticed that before. I didn't look that closely at the staff. Yeah, that's what it is. It's got the different... Hey. Stop it. Death Mount. The Death Mount's now molesting me. Leave me alone, Death Mount. Please don't touch... I'm not that cute, Death Mount. Stop it. Stop it. I'm being accosted here by the Death Mount. Please stop. Okay, see, he moved away. I started yelling. Well, unfortunately, like a little girl, I might add, but yeah. Okay, it worked. He went away. Okay, guys, that is it for the life gear. Let me go ahead and move on to the next set of gear. And here we are with the ice set. This one I can live with a little bit better. I mean, it makes me look kind of dorky, but it's not nearly so bad as that Dahlias set. I've got to avoid that one like the plague. Anyhow, this is the ice set with the front view, with the side view, and with my best angle right there. Let's give a quick spin. No twirls. I'm sorry, no pirouettes for you guys. That just this is how it ends up being. Let's go ahead now and look at the stats. Lydia's frigid hat. Mask, tower shield. Woo! You notice that's no PvP too. You notice that one. Grey Rose Glacial Jerkin. And Lydia's frozen foot wraps. Here is the wand. I would have kind of wanted a better spell than that. I wonder how that Maycast works. I mean, it says X. Was it just going to cast the armor up in the amount of pips that you have at that time and not cost you any pips? Because it would suck if this thing Maycast and like sucked all your pips up. That would be no good. But anyhow, there is that. A Maycast frozen armor too in PvP would be kind of difficult to deal with, I would think. Especially being as some of the others are no PvP. So I kind of think that kind of gives ice, I think, just a little bit of an advantage, especially if it doesn't use your pips to do it on a Maycast. All right, there you guys have it. That is the ice set. Let's go ahead now, and I will move on to the last one. This is the set that I probably like the best. This is Dworgen's Death Set. Not too bad. It's not too insulting to the dignity. It shows more skin than I would like. Because, well, I don't like to show any skin. But not so bad. I like that little death clasp up there at the cloak, the mantle. That's pretty cool. Here is the front view. Here is the side view. This is a very Avalon type set. And I have to say that Dworgen, although a little bit dorky, is probably one of the cooler NPCs. He really is. Okay, there is the rear view. I'm not quite sure what that little flask is on there. Maybe it's a lantern. Maybe Dworgen like takes a sip of whiskey whenever he ain't watching. I don't know. Looks like it might be a flask or a cup or a lantern. It could be any of those. All right, let's go ahead and look at the stats. Dworgen's Havoc Hood, a mass feint. Notice it's no PvP, of course. The Dworgen Sinister Smock. They're putting a lot more shadow percentages in here too, so I guess they're going to be going forward on shadow spells a lot more too. Dworgen's Dire Boots. And here is the wand. I love the wand. It is not a no PvP Maycast. The Monster Mash spell. I've been waiting for us to get this as a regular item spell forever. We still don't have it in the books, but hey, an item spell card is just about as good. I'd like to have this spell and the Headless Horseman become part of the regular books. I really would. Okay, there is the staff in all of its glory. And that is the last set. Let me go ahead and go back to my wonderful skeleton attire and I will close this out. Yeah. Okay, there we are. Back to that beautiful mug that I am so used to having. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the mounts and then I will end this video. All right, I'm going to pick them at random out of my inventory here and pop them on and ride them around for a minute for you guys to see. I've got a couple of the perms floating around. I've got a couple in my pocket. And we will go ahead now and check them out. Okay, here's the balanced one. They kind of have a UFO spaceship kind of feel in the sound effects that they have and the little cloud there. I know they resemble the crafted mounts that we did a while back. They really sort of do. I mean, they're a little bit bigger, but they still got the kind of same smoky thing around them, and they're a floating disc pretty much. I know they kind of resemble those, but they do have some of their own redeeming characteristics. For one thing, the sound effect. For another, the glowy colors. I really like that. This is the balance mount. Let me go ahead now and pop on the next one. Here we go with the death mount. This one, the way the lights radiate around in a UFO type pattern is, I think, is pretty cool too. I've got one of the perms there and one here. And that is what the death one looks like. I mean, if you like to represent your school, these are wonderful mounts. They really are. I like the symbols on them. I really... They're similar to other mounts, I have to admit that, but they do have kind of a style all their own. All right, that is the death mount. Let me go ahead to the next one. Here is the fire. I think this one's kind of one of the cooler ones. I think the fire could be a little bit higher, but I nonetheless like the little smoldering effect. Fire mount. I like the jump animation. That's very surfboard or skateboard. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Here is the ice mount. I'd kind of like, as an improvement to these mounts, I'd kind of like to see them like leave a little trail of, like, in this case, icicles or ice cubes, like one of the other ice mounts does. I'd like to see them like leave a little bit of themselves behind, like a trail or something like that. And maybe even a little bit of a long-lasting trail so you can see where you've been, or other people can see where you've been. Pretty cool mount right there. I like how it kind of weaves over the terrain. That's really nice too. Same jump animation. And that is the ice mount. Let me go ahead and go to the next one. Here is the life mount. Really like the leaves coming off of it. I think another thing that would be cool about these mounts is if they all had a different jump animation, or just something that separated them out other than color. I think that would be another cool aspect of this. If they could, do some kind of a different thing. Like one could do a flip. One could like hover you up in the air for a moment. That sort of thing. Just something that differentiates them out apart. All right, that is the life mount. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. Here we are with the myth mount. I really like that blue cloud around it. That's pretty cool, especially the way that it pulses. Nice, nice. Give you a quick rundown through here and leap. I also think that maybe a mount course, like how they have the pet derby, a mount racing course or a mount obstacle course where you could like run your mount through its paces and like do tricks and stuff like that for a score would be really cool. But then I guess we would turn this into a skate game, wouldn't we? All right, there's the myth mount. And let's check out the last one, which is going to be the storm mount. And last but not least, the storm mount. Nice little lightning bolt effects around there. I think that this one would be a little bit better though too if it had some kind of a pulse or maybe like a random lightning strike to it. Something that like sets them apart from the other mounts other than just color and a minor effect. Something that makes them your school. Alright, there we go. That is the storm mount. I guess I can go ahead and close out while I'm riding this storm mount. It makes sense. Guys, that is it for the gear showcase, the mount showcase for the Professors Hoard Pack. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, a good hard smash, and as well subscribe and share. I would love to see more of you guys around here. I really would. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace! Hey, what's up, gamer? Skelemystyk. We are once again hip deep in the middle of the spring update. And as part of the spring update this year, we have the new Mallow Bunny Pets. These guys look like literally they're good enough to eat. I swear that that's sugar frosting on them. I really do. And if they're really, really lucky, I'm going to